everybody, welcome to Lisa's Art Room. We are live on Facebook. If you see the little red button at the top left, I am going to have to apologize for the flip screen though, because they seem to have updated it and taken away that button. I cannot find it anywhere. So it'll be fine once I move the camera up top, but for right now I can't figure out how to flip this, so you'll have to see it backwards for now. So hopefully they'll fix that glitch. Happens all the time. But anyway, so we're going to be working on a coffee journal. We're going to do some recycled packaging type stuff today. Hey Lori. Hey Dawn. Thanks for letting me know the sound is good. Let me get you guys pulled up so I can see chat. Yeah, I don't know why it's like, why would they do away with that button? It happened once before, but it's been a while. It's been like years. All right, let's see. Where is my live? Is that it? All right. I think I got it. All right, guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull the camera up top so you don't have to deal with seeing everything backwards. All right, so hold on one second. Oh, like what was that? It's very weird looking. What's with all the shadows? Huh. Straight. No idea. Okay. Hopefully that's right. I hate when they change buttons. It makes it very confusing. Alright, I think it's good. There's a shadow right here on my iPad. There's like a dark spot, but on my phone, it's not there. So I don't know what it is. Something weird. Too many glitches today. Okay, so I've got a bunch of packaging pulled out, basically kind of cut and ready to go. So I did a writing board. So this is the writing board. It's got two sides. It's been coated with some microglaze and then some beeswax. So it's got a nice waterproof coating on it. And let's see. So I've just kind of paper clipped everything to everything. Some in each one. Let's see. What do we got here? I don't know what that's doing there. That does not need to go there right now. All right, so here's some packaging. So there's one. So this is from a bag of coffee that I cut out the label on and then I sewed it onto just a piece of coffee dyed file folder. We're going to play with that one. And then what else is in this one? No, I wasn't going to do that today either. I might leave it there though. This is also packaging from a cold brew bottle. So we'll do that. I have some things in here that have nothing to do with today's live, but I'll figure it out. Oh, it helps if you put the paper clip on the little thing that's protecting it. And more packaging. So I think I've got them all kind of ready. This is a Bones coffee label packaging. Some Godiva chocolate packaging. That's just a book thing. And that's packaging, that's packaging. So I got quite a few to do. I had a lot of packaging that I'd saved up over the last probably year. Anything in this one? I don't think I have anything in this one. I have one in the back. All right. So let's start from the front. We'll just start with that one, and then we'll go to this one that's got a whole bunch in it, and then we might get to that one, hopefully. So we don't need this. Hey, Deborah. All right, let's see. So I don't know if I put some pockets on, or maybe I just glued them. I think I just glued them because they were flip downs. All right, so here's our first one. So this one I'm going to do is a belly band. This is just from I had a book on how to make a coffee shop, basically. Trying to see if I see it near me. It was here earlier. Don't know if I kept it out to show y'all or not. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh my goodness, my stomach. Oh, this book. So Start Your Own Coffee and Tea Store, which at one point my pan out, so I have book pages that are perfect for this. So I took some out, and I'm just going to use them for filler or to make envelopes or whatever. So that's what that is. So like I said, this was this Guatemala bag. It had this on the back, which I'll probably turn into something. And then this is the front label. And I just cut out the bag. I mean, it's a coffee bag. You just cut it apart. Nothing, you know, secretive that. It's got Mylar on the back, so it doesn't glue real easily. You can glue it with double stick tape, or you can sew it. That would be my suggestions. Any other thing you use on Mylar, Fabri-Tac, art glitter, all of them will hold temporarily, but if you pull on them, they will come off. So I usually try to use one of the others, like the double stick tape or sewing. And you can use it to hold it in place before you sew, which works fine. Like I think I put art glitter on here first, and then that just holds it in place long enough to sew it easily. And I just ran it through my machine. My machine was kind of being a brat, but I got it on there. So that's going to be a belly band. This, I think I'm going to turn it into a tag. It was the back of the bag. I'll figure it out. So pretty simple, not difficult to do. I do clean these. Whenever I get a food bag of any sort, I take alcohol swabs, and I always swab them down real good so that they're clean. That way there's no like food remnants on them or anything like that. So they're all clean. So let's just put this on here. I picked a page. This is one of the sketchbook paper pages that was coffee dyed, so it's a little bit heavier than just like coffee dyed paper. It's like, I think 65 pound. So we're gonna put that on there. I'm just gonna glue it in place. So this, I'm not doing a lot of, you know, extreme instructions on this because a lot of it's pretty cut and dry, you know. You glue it on, you sew it. It's not really anything special, but we're gonna put it together. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue at the top, a little bit of glue at the bottom. I'm just using art glitter for this because this is file folder, so it'll hold fine. And hopefully it's the right size for this page. I should have checked that first. Yeah, it's good. It just fits. That's straight. Kind of, sort of. Straight enough. Just make sure if your glue's really close to the edge, just make sure you don't glue to the next page behind it, or you'll get a surprise later. It is a little bit crooked, but I think it's fine. All right, that looks good. And then, like I said, I think I'm just going to put this behind it, because this is just talks about roasting coffee, grinding coffee. The back talks about brewing coffee and different things you can use. So I just kind of cut it to size. I think I'll ink it though. I think it'll fit. Yeah. I could cut it down more, but I don't know if I need to. I think it's okay. Let's ink it though. Just use Vintage Photo. This got a lot of orangey tones in it. But yeah, save your packaging if you're planning on doing a coffee journal of any kind. Just start saving up your packaging, whether it's bags of coffee or just the labels off of the coffee. Like the Bones coffee has labels that are glued. If you take a heat tool to them, you can remove them fairly easily. I did. So that's how I got my labels off most of that stuff. And then they used to sell stickers at Bones Coffee, but well, they still sell them, but they're always out of stock. I have yet to find them in stock. And there's stickers of their labels, which is kind of cool. One of these days I might buy a set of them. They weren't expensive. I think they were like, I don't know, maybe $9 or something for, I don't know, I think it was $4. But they're very cool looking. But if you have the coffee, then that's all the better. Which is what I have. A lot of these I got in sample packs. A lot of my labels. I don't drink that much coffee, but they sell a lot of different sample packs, and if you buy a sample pack, then you get, you know, a whole bunch of different bags. So that's that. So that one's very easy. This Guatemalan coffee, which I'm sure we got from Home Goods. That's typically where I buy the more unique coffees. Sometimes World Market, but usually Home Goods. I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah, Home Goods. So there's that. That's a nice, cute little addition. Put a tag out of this. And then I'll just have to figure out a pocket for it. But I'll make a tag out of that. And I don't know if I want to do that first or last. This is a coffee filter. I'm going to do this on another live, but this is a coffee filter that I stenciled with my coffee bean stencil from Essential Stencil, which I have no idea if they still sell that one, honestly. Where is it? I had it right here. This one here, Mug Life. I didn't write, usually I stick a sticker on there whether they still have it or not, but I got that a while back. It has those on it. So I stenciled that on there with archival ink and crowned espresso, fitting. And then I think coffee dyed it. I might have used sprays. I might have used sprays on this one. I think I might have used this dilution spray, which is actually called desert sand or something. But you can coffee dye them or whatever, as long as you've used, you know, the archival ink, it's fine. But I'm gonna turn this into a pocket or a belly band or something later. I put this on here for a reason, so I don't rip it. Let's see. So this, we're gonna work on this tag later. I just want to kind of get this finished. So this little cold brew bottle was from, which one was it from? Not Vintage Coffee. It's one of the digitals I just bought. I think Scraps of Serotonin is where that was from. I'll tell you in a second, as soon as I find the printout. I think I can see it on the printout, maybe. Let me see if I can see it on here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so Scraps of Serotonin. Yep, Scraps of Serotonin Coffee Ephemera Pack. So that's where that was. It was very small, but I just enlarged it a lot to get me a big old cold brew bottle. So that's where that came from. And then I had this Chameleon Cold Brew Concentrate label. This is off of a bottle, a glass bottle that this cold brew comes in, and it's got paper towel on the back. Now I did this, it's had to be a year, so I don't know why it has paper towel on the back, because it was Mylar. My guess is when I peeled this off with the heat tool and got it off of the bottle, my guess is it was very, very sticky, and so I probably just, that wouldn't be what I would normally do, but it's on there. It's definitely stuck to this paper towel. So normally I would just lay it on paper, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of odd that that happened, but it did. So that's on paper towel. I'm just going to glue it to whatever. In this case, we're going to use this pretty paper. This is from, I can't ever remember the names of all these. I have so many digitals this time. Something with an L, I think. Leona Scraps, maybe? Something like that. This one. Leona Scrap, Coffee Beans Junk Journal Kit. So it's one of her digitals. This one is not. I just stuck it in there. But it was one of the pages, and I just cut out a section of the page. And, well, I printed it on cardstock and cut out a section of the page so that we can make a pocket with this. I think I'm going to make a, I'm not sure if I want a side tuck pocket or if I want a normal pocket, because this is nice and tall, which is why I made it so big. But we're going to glue this on here first. I think it's a good length, good width, yeah. Let's ink it. But getting labels off, typically you can get them off with a heat tool. Do be careful if, I already inked this. I inked this with archival ink because it is very Mylar-y, and there's no way the distress ink would stick to it. So I did ink that with some of that ground espresso. But I'm going to ink this with normal distress ink. And I cut this out with my decal edge because it's just more interesting. It does have a little bit of a decal edge there. I'll zoom in just a fraction. This cardstock is the Recollections cardstock that I get from Michael's. I typically buy it because they have the sale. It's usually buy one, get one 50% off, and they have that pretty regular. So I just buy them when they're on sale or when I have a coupon and it's not on sale. Let's go ahead and ink this too. It's not going to show much on the front, but it will show on the back. I think I'm going to color the back of this since it's going to be removable. And I'm going to leave it as like a little journaling space. But I do want to give it a little bit of color because I just printed it on white cardstock. That down. All right, getting hot. So since it is on that napkin, it will glue just fine with regular glue. It might be a little bit raised because that napkin does have some texture to it. But it's not gonna, I don't think it'll peel off because it's really on there. It's just such a strange thing for me to have done. Do you ever do things like that? It's like you find something in your scrap and you're just like, why did I do that? It's like, why did I stick it to that? You know, did I accidentally stick it to it and then just pulled it up and been like, oh, well, I'll just leave it? Maybe. I have no idea. You know, was I trying to dry it or something? I have no idea. All right, so put this on here. I think I like the beans at the top. I debated on putting them on the side, but I think I like them at the top. So there. It does raise it up, which is kind of nice. It does give it a little bit more depth to it. Makes the texture different too. It just feels different. So I got to decide if I want a side tuck. And just leave that one side open here. I could go either way because it does go in there easily, but I think I'm going to put some coffee stains or something on this first. Let's do that. I don't think I want beans. I could do a couple of beans. I wish I had a smaller bean stencil. That would be ideal, but I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I don't. But let's see. I'm gonna have to pull this out because there's paper clips under here. So that's never gonna work. All right, let me grab a stencil of some sort. Probably just the one with the coffee cups. Hey, Kim. So I know I have that. And then the bean ones, they're just very large. So I don't know if I want to use those. I don't think I have anything else that's coffee. At least not coffee beans, but I'm gonna look to make sure if there's any little ones in here. No, that's not even coffee. All right, so no. All right, that's fine. We're just going to use the little cup stains. And I think I'll just ink it with Vintage Photo. Is that Vintage Photo? Yep. I'm just going to do Vintage Photo. Let's see where this hits, because I don't need to do the whole thing, obviously. Shall I do the splat on the edge? Maybe just an edge up here. Try not to ink my table. Do a splat here. Try to make sure I got it all. I think so. Good enough. And then we'll do the little rings. Might put the underneath just a little bit. So this is a fun stencil. It's actually been on my wish list for a while. I got it Christmas. I should have used a brush, but dauber works pretty good. Depends on how dark you want to go. If you want it lighter, use the brush. I don't think I'm going to do those dots. Okay. There's that. Just gives it a little something. It's not so plain. And then we're going to do the back of this too. Might use the brush for that because I don't want to go dark on that because I do want that for writing on. Grab a piece of that's too messy. Grab another one. These are just cereal boxes. All right, let's do, where's my brush? There's a brush. And I'm gonna do an overall color first. I think I have tea somewhere. It's not so dark. Let me see if I can find it. Is that it? Antique linen, no, that's way too light. Where's tea? Oh, it's in the drawer. Okay, fine. It's in my very large container, which is this big old guy. All right, tea dye. Is it? No, that's Vintage Photo Oxide. There it is. I think this will be okay. Let me see what it looks like. Yeah. That'll be fine for the background. Okay. Oh, it's an oxide. I didn't know it was an oxide. I'm gonna have to use a different, well, I could probably clean it. I don't mix my oxides with my inks because the oxides act differently and react differently to water and such. But I don't want this plain. I thought about printing it on one of my cream papers, but I didn't. Sometimes when you print on the cream, it affects the color so much of, you know, whatever you're printing. I don't want to risk it. And this will be light enough you can still write on it. Okay. There's that. Let's see if I can clean this off. Just enough that it isn't going to affect my ink. And then we'll do the coffee stain that I have lost. Where'd you put it? There it is. Just do a little bit. I don't want to do too much. Maybe just a splotch up here. Try to keep it light as I can. We'll go fairly light. Let's see if I can do it. I think that should be all right. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll put it a little bit down here. We'll put one full one. Isn't it a cool stencil? It really is fun. I used to try to make my own rings on my papers when I would dye them, but they never look as good as that. They always just didn't turn out great. All right, that'll be fine for writing on. Let me ink the edges though. I need my, there it is. My fingers are getting inky. Paper towel. I didn't pull out rags today. Got a couple. Where's it at? That says walnut. Why do I have walnut? Have I been using walnut? I have no idea. I thought I had the vintage photo one. I don't guess it matters, but I thought I had it. Maybe I didn't. Walnut and vintage photo are close enough, it really doesn't matter. I thought this would make a cute little journaling card though. Ink, there we go. Where's the tie-dye one? No clue. All right. This is the back page. A lot of these pages, it's hard to tell which direction they are. Okay, so pocket or not pocket? I don't know. Maybe I'll do a pocket. Why not? So hold it where you don't want glue. I'm just going to do a full pocket instead of keeping the one side open. It'll be a little more stable anyway. thought it was a hair. It wasn't. It's a line of ink. See if I can get this straight. Almost. There. Where is a rag? Is this a rag? This one. All right. So it's a little bit warpy. See if I can get it to straighten. No, not really. It's because it's so narrow. It's a little bit better. Okie dokie. So there we go. Cold brew and the cold brew concentrate label. Fun, fun. I like it. This is just a tag I was going to put there. I might as well go ahead and stick it. So this is from the Coffee and Chocolate printable. I think it's from the printable. Let me look at. I don't think it's from the Stamperia one. I think it is from the Polka Art Studio Coffee and Chocolate one. It was one of her pages, and I just cut out a section of it. It says, "Coffee smells like freshly ground heaven." Isn't that cute? So cute. It's got little tassels. So I cut the bottom with the deckled edge. That way it kind of just looks better with the tassels, I think, than a straight edge would have. I think it just kind of emphasizes, you know, the look. So this is going to be a, I think I'm going to put it on here as like a double pocket kind of. We'll throw some tags or something in it later. But I'm just going to put it here. And I'm not going to glue the top. Thought about putting a notch, but I don't think I'm going to, because it'll take away too much of that design. Okay, let's see. Put it fairly low. There. Cute. All right, so next, these are just some chalkboard images that I'm going to put on here somehow. I was debating on finding some more pieces to go with it, so I'm going to kind of wait on that. They're from one of those digitals. So that's, I think, all the repurposing ones in that one. Let's jump to the next one. So here we have a Bones bag. So this package was from one of the Bones coffee bags. It's got the Mylar inside. Oh, I already stuck something in there. And I sewed on this little trim. It's like a little burlap trim. And then I sewed it onto this card. This card is from that paper set I've been working with. Man, I don't have anything where it's supposed to be. It's like everywhere. My room is a mess. What's it called? Coffee Lover. This one by Panalisa. Got that off of Amazon. The link to that is in my Amazon favorites. Not affiliated. Losing papers. All right. But that's how I did that. So I just sewed that on there, cut it out from a bag. It was one of their just normal coffee bags, which sometimes I get just the normal ones. Sometimes it's a mystery flavor. The mystery flavor ones look like that too. So that's just sewn on there. That's a little bit crazy. Let me pull that off. Just, I don't mind a little bit, but that's a little long. So that looks cute on there. I don't think I'm going to ink it because honestly you'll never see it. So let's decorate that just a fraction too, because I think that's a good look. We'll just do the splotch. I think we'll just do a splotch on this one. I should have kept that out. I think I can just use this. We'll keep it light. Let's see if I can hold it in place. That's the tricky part, is holding it in place. Okay, good enough. Just gives that little something. And we're going to glue this on as a little pocket. I think I'll notch this one. I wasn't going to, because I do have a deckled edge there, but I think I will. I think I'm going to notch this one. So let's find a notch. Try to find the halfway point. Okay, and hold it where you don't want glue. Keep moving up. But I did all this sewing ahead of time so y'all wouldn't have to watch me fight with my sewing machine, because it is quite the challenge to do live. Should have done that before I glued it. Alright. Try to ignore my stomach growling. I haven't eaten again. Should have eaten, but I didn't. Okay. It was a close fit. I could have gone a little smaller, but it just does fit. So this is a double pocket. It's got two, because I left that one open. And I have this little coffee cup card. This was from, we're just going to say one of the digitals. I think it's from the main one. Honestly, my favorite one. What's it? I keep forgetting names. I'm just not good with names, guys. Scraps of serotonin. Maybe. It's like, I hate saying because I'm not 100% sure. And I can look at these and sometimes find the picture, you know, from the cover. I'm guessing it's that one. Because it looks like it, just the tones and all that, you know. I'm pretty sure that's what it's from. This is on cream paper, so it's not stark white. We're just going to ink that. Make sure there's a little on the back. It'll just be a little journaling card style tag, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so that's going to go in this pocket. And then we need something for that one. Let's see, what can I use? I probably have like, do I have another bones one? I have a sticker. I have this Wasteland Crunch, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. Where is the Bones Coffee sticker? I just saw it. Let me see. I think I can make a tag out of it if I can. I do have this too. I'm using one of these as a pocket. It's from the cardboard box that the coffee came shipped in, and it's just the top layer of the cardboard. If you take your cardboard box, you cut out your piece, and you wet it, it'll just fall apart because those lines have glue, and once it's wet, it just falls apart. And then you can take that and dry it and flatten it out under a book or something, and then you have thin, it's like craft paper. It's fairly heavyweight, but that will make a good tag, I think, and it sticks with the theme. But I think I might, it's actually, it looks like lines already, so I think I'm just gonna leave it. Maybe stick something there about writing, because where the glue is on there from being attached to the corrugation, it looks like lines already, so we'll just leave it like it is. Like I said, I am making a pocket out of this somewhere else, but that's okay. It can be in here twice. I think I like the way it looks with this page. So let's just ink it, put that in there. There. And then let's see which direction do I want to go. I think I want to go this direction, so we'll make this the top. And I had some little just a note labels. There we go. I also have coffee lips. I made these with a sticker from, did I save it out? I don't think I did. I think I stuck it back in my stamp book. Hold on. I'll tell you where these stamps are, not stickers, stamps. Let's see what that set is. This set I actually haven't used yet. Here it is. It's a scrapbook.com one. It is Cards for Kindness. I have a feeling it was a free gift. It just says Cards for Kindness. It's that one. That's where I got that from. But I have all those labels too, so let's see what's in there first. But I might just use that. It's simple. Let's see. Let me put this on before it clogs up on me. All right, let's see. What do we got? So we have dictionary ones, but I think we don't want dictionary one. But we also have these. So let's see what they say. Wake up, smell the coffee. All you need is love and a cup of coffee. That's too wide. Let's use this. Life is too short for bad coffee. Something coffee. Maybe coffee is addicted to me. I need a coffee the size of my attitude. That's kind of cute. Just growing coffee. You can do this coffee. I'm trying to see if there's one that kind of talks like writing, or I don't know. Good day start. Take a little coffee break. Coffee pairs well with silence. Life happens. Coffee. Something helps. What's this one behind it? Today's good mood is sponsored by coffee. That's fun too, isn't it? Oh, it's on the next page. First coffee in the world. You and me drinking coffee. Big cups. I cannot lie. Home is where the coffee is. Coffee is my love language. There's so many good ones. First I drink the coffee, then I do the things. That's interesting. Anytime I'm not reading these all out loud, but I'm just kind of glancing through. Coffee therapy. All right, let's do, how about first I drink the coffee, then I do the things. That works, right? I think that works. There's, honestly, I could put any one of them on there and it would be fine. But we'll do this one. Don't think I inked these. printed them on cardstock. And that little stamp set, in case did I not say, because I'm sure I didn't say. Well, I said at one point, but not today. That is called Coffee Phrases and Tags by Scraps of Serotonin. All these little Etsy digitals. I do like the digitals, mostly because you can just use them over and over. You know, it just makes life so much easier. Hold this. It's gonna come out. I think I waited too long. All right, 1 second. Got to wipe it off. Wipe off the pen. Stick it back in there. Do it again. Thought I had all of it. Okay. Sure I'm the right way still. Yep. Not that there's really a right or wrong way, but we'll say there is. Cute. Then it can be like a little to-do list. Okay. So something as simple as the box that it came in makes a cute little tag. It could be, but I also forget and leave the lid off. Deborah just said that her glue's clogging fast too, but it could be. And I mean, you got the heat running, so, you know, it's probably hotter than normal. Less humidity anyway, for sure. That's why my hands are falling apart and cracking. All right, so there's that page. That's cute. I like it. I think I was just going to stick this on a corner. It's double-sided, so it must be Stamperia. I don't usually print my digitals double-sided because, honestly, my printer isn't very good at it. I'm going to stick that there. I'm going to wait because I'm not 100% sure. So we're just going to put it on here for now so I don't lose it. All right, so this tag, made the tag out of one of the Bones coffee labels. This was from, I think it's a Pick 5 sampler that you can do from them. And the bags are smaller than normal. They're yay big. But they all had cute little labels on them. That's why I have tons of them. I wouldn't say tons. I don't have tons, but I do have a lot. I'm trying to find it. Stick it back in my box. Where'd you stick it? It's on a piece of plastic. You'd think I'd be able to find it. There they are. All right, so here's some of the other ones. So this is that one that was plain that we used earlier, complete with a hair. And then these are some of the ones we had got. Salty Siren, High Voltage, Highland Grog, and a White Russian. So I've tried quite a few of their coffees. I'm not affiliated. I just happen to like the coffee. But, so I took the label off with the heat tool, and it's a little tricky, but it works. And then I glued it onto this piece of paper that's from that paper collection I just showed you earlier, the Coffee Lovers. I think I already inked it. We'll throw a little bit on there because I can't see it very well. And then we're going to do something with the back because that's too plain. This is one of the coffee pages from Stamperia with the little chocolate pages with the little chocolate squares, which I thought matched the colors good on this one, which is why I chose that, because it's got a little more of a red tone to it. So I decided it would look good in this pocket. I just put a little bit of lace on there. But let's cover this with just some tones. I think I'll go with the vintage this time. Not crazy about the oxide. Where's that brush there? I'll try to keep it light. Yeah, I hadn't really noticed, Deborah, if mine had been clogging more or not. I thought maybe it was just me. Because I'm horrible about, like, the pen's not in there right now. It's just, it takes too much effort to keep putting it back in. But honestly, just wiping it with a wet rag and wiping the pen with a wet rag and sticking it back in there almost always works perfectly. I don't ever have to go run it under hot water or anything like that. I've never had to do that, so. This isn't going on super even, but I think it's all right. I just wanted a little bit of tone to this since I did it on that cardstock's white on the back. Give it a little more of a coffee feel. There. Oh, your heat register's close too. Yeah, that could be doing it for sure. I have a teeny tiny humidifier running, and I mean teeny. I got it from Target for like $20. It's a little tabletop one. But I don't think it does much. I really can't tell the difference. I run around my room. It's so silly. I run around my room with this little mister bottle, and I just miss the air. I'm just like running around putting water back in the air because it's so dry. And my skin is just cracking and falling apart. I'm like, oh, it's just too dry. I need to invest in a good humidifier. But it hasn't happened yet. So that's going to be our little, just a little journaling card, I guess. It's catching on that for some reason. All right. So I feel like I need something there. What shall I put there? I wonder if one of the definition ones would work. Let me see. Maybe I have a picture one. I don't know. I have a lot of stuff, so let's see what we can find. Some small ones. If I have anything that's maybe chocolate and cocoa combined, which maybe this one. This is the Stamperia. Just throwing my plastic things everywhere. Let's see what's in here. All right, we have chocolate, everyday coffee, too big. I like that color with it. It's not bad. Cappuccino, chocolate. I was hoping there was one that would say both, but I don't think there is. I could totally just put that right there. I might do that. I'm getting distracted. Do you do that? You're like working on something and totally get distracted? No. Chocolate cocoa, no. I like the color. I think I like the color of that one best so far. These colors are, that one's too big. And most of these are too big. Cute, but a little on the larger side. Let's put that one there. I think that works. Just to give this a little something. Maybe I should put some texture under it or something. What do I got? Some thread. Got a bunch of thread. Does that look good under there? I also have burlap and things like that, but I already have lace on there. So I don't know that I want that much more texture. See how thin can I get this? This is the thread that came from all the fabrics I'm using in this project. I tried to save a bunch of it. Let's see if I can get it to cooperate. Threads can be tricky. because you want to catch enough of it gluing it on that it stays, but you want it to show on the outside. Oh my gosh, where's my tweezers? My family's being very noisy out there. Dave, I'm live. Okay, I don't think he cares. Sounds like he's talking to somebody. All right, that looks about right. We're going to try this thread. I should be able to just glue the card and it stick, but we'll try to put a little glue behind it. I'm just going to throw some under there, kind of willy-nilly. And then we'll glue this. Did I ink this? Helps if you ink it before you glue it. Probably a good idea. I'll throw a little bit of ink on there. Oh my goodness. He's very loud. I don't know if y'all can hear him. He's a very loud talker. All right. Let's see if it'll stick. Hopefully it will. So I can keep this little bit of texture. Just gonna sneak a little bit out there. I like thread, but thread, like I said, thread's a little tricky. Can be a little bit tricky. Just trying to squeeze it under there. Put a little more glue there. I don't know if there's a trick to gluing thread down or not. Probably not. We're just going to go for it. And you can't really just, it's hard to put it, you know, just under the thread too much because you don't want it being sticky. Although I can put some powder on it to kind of take that away if it is. But I don't want it falling off, so. But I do like the look, I think. I don't like that one out so far. Let's move it in a little bit. Right there. There. Just gives it a little more texture. So it's interesting. Try to get these corners to stick. I'm just pushing these corners down a little bit better. I know it'll stick. This art glitter sticks good, but just gotta give it a second. All right, there. That's good, I think. Just a little bit of texture in there, so it's more interesting. My pile of thread somewhere. Okay, and then I like the way it fits. I don't know if it fits with the theme though, so we might wait. We'll wait. I'll put it on a page with chocolate. This one doesn't have a lot of chocolate, just a little bit of chocolate. I don't have anything there. Should I put something there? A label or something? It means picking through those labels again. I like labels, but oh my gosh. Picking them out is always a challenge. Let's see. What's the color look like on these? It's kind of orangey. There are some that are lighter. Let's do this one. I don't know though. It says, I'm looking for a tall, dark, and rich cup of coffee. And I was thinking, okay, he kind of looks like a tall, dark guy, but it's called a White Russian. So it's like, I don't know. Does that work? Does that? Maybe not. See if there's anything odd. My coffee is strong and so am I. Maybe coffee is addicted to me. There's so many good ones, guys. How do you like your coffee? Tuesday start. Life is too short. Are there more? No. There were 3 pages. Kind of like my coffee is strong and so am I. Honestly, I don't like them all. Good mood, love language. I must get up. My coffee needs me. You know what? Let's use that one. Oops, I got tape there. Sometimes I tape the top closed because they fall out. Alright, we'll do this one. Why not? Okie dokie. Not sure if it's absolutely perfect, but we're going to go for it anyway. Alright, let's see if I can get that centered. Kind of, sort of centered. Kind of, sort of. I can't tell because other pages are sticking out. I think it is. Okay. Alright, back on the floor. So there's a tag out of our coffee bag label. Left this here. Just sit over it, out of the way. Okay. So that's cute. Things sticking out. Alright, just journaling space and a tag. This one is, we're going to switch over to chocolate for a minute. So this is one of the pages that I had left longer for a little flip. And I can't tell him to be quiet. I hope he's not too loud, guys. I apologize if he is. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I was going to do. I think I'm going to do a flip out. And I've got to remember what I was doing with this. Sometimes I have plans and then I don't remember what those plans were. It's got a little bit of chocolate on this side, so I'm sure that's what I was thinking. Oh my goodness, stomach. Stop gurgling. Was I going to add it? I don't think I'm going to put it over. I feel like it was going to go here. I just don't know where. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense anywhere there. What were you thinking? Was I just going to make a pocket with it? Maybe? Maybe I was going to make a pocket? I guess that would work. It doesn't work good for a background there. It's way too busy. So I know that's not what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, we're going to make a pocket out of it. We'll just use it for a pocket. Although I don't particularly like the color with it. I feel like I had something that had yellow. No, I'm so confused because I don't see yellow in that. All right, girl. What were you thinking? Did I just stick it on the wrong page? Chocolate cappuccino flip out, so that's that one. That makes sense. Gardella squares, chocolate raspberry. We've got a lot of chocolate in this one. All right, we're going to do a flip out, and then I might wait on the tag. I would love to find something with this kind of yellow tone to it, and I don't know if I have anything. I have this. No, that's not it. This is a little bit of yellow, but it's all coffee. And we're trying to do chocolate now. I don't think I have any in that paper. Let me pull that paper up real quick. I don't think there's any yellows in here either. Lots of browns. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna wait until I find what I want. So for right now, we're just gonna do a flip out for this. So I'm just gonna ink both of these. They have been cut to a decal. I'm gonna put the lid on this because it's been sitting open for a while. I don't know what I was doing. I'm so confused. This doesn't make sense. It makes sense if I was maybe going to do a belly band over here or a pocket to go with it, maybe, which might have been when I was going to do a pocket there. That might work. But it does not make sense on this page. And that's kind of odd. I also had that, which kind of went with it. Not sure exactly how I'll use it. Any of these kind of yellow? They're very small. It's got like a little cafe. Maybe I could do some side pockets or something. So it's still coffee, but that's okay. This one's just a cafe. And then coffee, same one, except not as big. If that were bigger. Could do a stacking tag. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Okay, we're just gonna start with getting this little flip on here. Tip in, flip, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes people call them tip ins, sometimes they call them flip outs. Alright, let's ink it. This is that sketchbook paper, so it's a little bit heavier. And this one, it's a little slippery, so I think I'm going to switch over to archival. I don't trust the distress to stick to that. So we'll go with this ground espresso. Need 6 hands. Yeah, that's good. All right, so I'm going to do a little tip in. Oh, I was going to do something to the back of this. I already did. I put it on that. I'm destroying this little pad. It does not like that sharp decal edge when it's on cardstock. It's very sharp. I'm going to have to replace the little dauber. Eating it up. Alright, so I'm going to glue that on there. I'm not going to do like a double pocket or anything on that. I'm just going to glue it flat. If I can get this out of my way. Get off my finger. So much ink on me. Let me just clean my fingers a little bit with this alcohol. My table. I'm trying to keep my table clean. For the most part. I don't know what happened to that paper. Oh, there it is. I was like, where did you go? There you are. All right. Glue. Lost you. Okay. If I can center this. Hopefully First try. Be awesome. Okay. There. And we got nice little tip in. We are going to stick that on there. Do I want to color that first? I do kind of, but I don't know that I want coffee. Let me see if I can pull this page out. I'll never remember where it goes. Maybe I will. We'll try. Goes this way. All right, so I want to do something with this. I have like damask type stuff. Let's see. That's something kind of pretty, I think. I have them. I just got to figure out where they are. I have spirals. That's kind of fun. Let's do spirals. I don't know where my damask is. It's floating around here somewhere. Somewhere. We'll do the spirals though. So I think I'll do the spirals. I don't want to do this whole thing with spirals. That's too much. Let's just do this. Well, it's a cardboard. Do this. And then I'll have to put something under there. It's got a sheep on it. There. Yeah, that'll be fine. Color-wise, oh, gold could be fun. Yellow or gold or brown? I could do gold. I know I have gold. I'm not sure if I want to do like a yellow ochre though. I just don't know how it'll go with everything else. Gold's probably safer. Let me find the gold. I know I have gold somewhere. Where's that really bright gold? There it is. It's almost dried out. It's a paint, but it's fine if I can open it. So it's the Deco Art Metallics. This is the brightest gold I have, and I've had it forever, and it's really dry. But we're going to try to use it with a stencil brush. See if I can find a decent sized stencil brush. Alright, where are you guys at? I haven't pulled you out in forever. Alright, let's try this. I have a feeling I need to wet it. It's so dry. Alright, let's see. What's it feel like? I tried to wet it last time I closed it up, so maybe it's not too bad. I think I need to just buy a new jar of it because it's very old. Let's try this. Oh, well, that spiral's kind of sort of flimsy. These are not essential stencils. Wow. Hold on. I gotta fix that real quick. I'm trying to find something to do it with. That was super flimsy. You cannot swirl that. It'll still show, but it'll be all right. A little bit of water. Not too much. Try to tone it down. All right, stop moving. Everything's moving. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's try that again. Don't swirl your very flimsy stencils. All right. I don't know if I can do this one or not. We're going to try. I forgot how flimsy these were. They're folk art. They're not great stencils. All right. I think I'll move that one out of the way. Don't touch your paint bottle. Your glue bottle. Maybe this isn't the best idea. We're just going to go for it though because I already started it. If it looks horrible, I'll cover it with paper. time is it? 10:20. Yeah, this is super thick. Doesn't feel like it's doing anything. I have time to invest in a new bottle. I'm stippling because it won't move it as much. Hard to hold still. I didn't tape it or anything, so a lot of that's going to be covered up, I think, so I probably shouldn't even bother right there. Right, well, it looks pretty, except for the little blob. Maybe I'll put a label there or something. One-handed. There's like no bridges where these centers are, so I went over that edge a little bit. That's all right. Like I said, I think that's going to be covered anyway. Is it in there? No, not quite. My paint is not great, so it was when I first bought it. It's a little bit run down now. Okay, sticking in my fingers. All right, so that'll work. Hold on, let me move this so I can clean this off. That's gonna be a pain. Do I have any water? I was trying to see if I could stick it in water or something, but I don't have a glass of water. But you know what? I'm just gonna pour it in the bottom of this. I'm pouring some water in my, it's like a shoebox, just so that won't harden on there, because I can't clean it right now. Okay, clean my fingers off because I got gold paint on them. I love that paint. When it's new, it's great paint, but man, when it gets old, I know it's really old. It's at least 3 years old, at least, maybe over than that. It's very possible it's older than that. All right, so let's see if it's almost dry. We got to dry it with a heat tool or something. Okay, that's gonna be pretty though. It'll look good. I'll just have to fix that boo-boo. Okie dokie. Let me get I have a heat tool too now. Somewhere. Where'd you stick it? Where did I stick it? Stuck it in the drawer? No. I did not stick it in the drawer. Where'd you put your heat tool? Oh, I see it. I haven't used it much yet. Honestly, it stinks. Find which one's bigger. Okay. I like it. It's one of Tim Holtz's, but because it is more of a heat tool, it gets very hot and it stinks because it smokes a little bit. So, but it's a lot quieter. So there's that, and I feel like it works faster for drying. So it is kind of nice. I just have to get used to it because it does get very, very hot. Not quite as hot as my embossing gun heat tool. Okay, how's that? Good. All right, this goes there. I'm debating if I want to just cover the blob or if I want to cover the blob with a label. I could pull it up and just cover my boo-boo. It'll be uneven, but does that really matter? Not really. Let's put something here, though. We gotta put something here. Do you have any chocolate pages cut out? Maybe. Maybe I do. Let's see. What do we got? Excel Cocoa. Coffee. 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 All right, we have one cocoa page. I don't want to use a brand, but the little cafe is kind of cute. If I put it there, you would see the cafe when it's open. If I was going to tear it out, I wasn't going to use it just like this. That's coffee also. I don't have, there's so many chocolate pages and I didn't, honestly, I just didn't print them. Because I don't like to print too much, you know, because then I don't end up using it. I'm just wasting ink. Alright, where does this go? I'm going to forget where this goes. I'm going to think about this before I get too far into this. This goes this way. And it goes this way, I think. No. Yes. No. No. No, that's not right. Is that right? Yes. Okay. I think I figured it out. Scared myself. Okay. Oops, lost my page. There we go. There it is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that picture, so I'm going to find something to put there. I might just have to wait and print out another one of the chocolate ones and tear it out and put it in there because I think that's my best bet. I'm going to peek through here, make sure I didn't print one and I just forgot about it. But I don't think I did. Paper there. Give it a journaling spot, but I think I'd rather have a picture of some sort. Sorry, I'm a little unorganized today. I know. It happens. Sometimes I'm just unorganized. Let's see what's left in here. Anything? Not much. This is part of the Stamperia one. But there is honestly not much left in here. Okay, not much left there. So that is a no. Alright, we're just going to put it on there for now. And I'm just going to put it above the little thing. That way I just don't have to deal with it. I thought about putting this Ferrero Rocher. Is that how you say it? Ferrero Rocher? I don't know. The candy, it's a candy wrapper. I thought about putting that there. I might do that. I know it's not the same brand, but that's okay. I've got a center for it somewhere. I'll find it. I'm going to put something in the center. I had some circles cut out from something I'll put there. But for right now, I'm trying to see where it's going to go. I just wanted to cover up that little spot, but still show our little flip out. Okay, that works. Let's put our flip flap. Let's put our flip flap thingy down. Can't even say that. Say that 3 times fast. All right, I'm just going to mark where I want this glue. I'm going to pull this out just a fraction. Make a little bit of a mark. That way I don't get glue everywhere. We're going to run out of time. But that's surprising. But way to that edge, but almost. Okay, see if I can do this. Just double check. Yep, we're fine. Okay. I get that paper clip there, but I don't know what it's holding. Something. Oh, it's just a pocket from one of those book pages. I'm going to pull it out because it's annoying me. Let me go over there. Alright, so that's going to be a flip out like that. This is going to go here with, I had a little coffee cup or something. I wonder if I have something from here I could cut out. Any chocolate in here? I think this is all coffee. I could totally put that there. It's coffee, but like I said, chocolate seems to be the least of the things I have. I'm going to cut a circle out of something. What do we got? That says mocha. We don't want beans. I had a coffee cup sitting here. I can't find it. Where are you, coffee cup? It's the problem when I set stuff on my table loose like that, and I can't find it. I had that. Where's that tag? I kind of hate to sacrifice the tag, but that is like almost the perfect shape. Let's see. Where's my hole punch? I'll probably still use this ribbon somewhere if I can get it out of there. I think it's glued. Is it glued? I feel like it was glued or something. There. All right. Let's see. If I do that, can I do that? This is big. Where's my littler one? Do I have a little? I have to do smaller, not littler. Use halfway decent grammar. Here we go. Yeah, that'll work. I'm sacrificing the tag with a little piece of chocolate. Let's see if we can stick it there. So I just took the wrapper and made a little rosette kind of thing out of it. And just kind of tried to squish it in a circle. So it's got a little bit of shape and texture to it. And that'll work fine. I don't know that it's going to glue with normal glue though, so we're going to have to use some double stick tape, I think. Debating if I want anything else on it. I don't think I need anything else on it. Possibly put some ribbon behind it or something. Put some ribbon there. Would it be too much? I'm going to put a little bit of that ribbon there. It's got a huge knot. I think it's going to be too bulky. Oh man, I didn't put that in water. Let me put my brush in water before it dries. All right, double stick tape. Big piece of double stick tape. I don't have these circles, so I'm just gonna do this. Train is noisy tonight. I'm going to have a little bit of that off of there, so I'm going to try to remember where. I think there. This side will be on. It'll be enough to stick it. If you ever have something that you're unsure about sticking, double stick tape is typically your best bet. It's just a little bit tricky to piece it all on here. All right, that'll be enough. Set you there. Okay, where's my pointy tool? What time is it? Oh my goodness, we're running out of time. I have so many more to do. Try not to rip that gold stuff. It's very fragile. Kind of a challenge to work with because it is so fragile. Come on, just the thingy. I know I have a smaller pokey tool. I should be using it. Where's the smaller pokey tool? This one. It's a little bit better. It's not stuck. Stay. There. One more. It's sticky. Nope. Okay, let's figure out where my open spot is. Don't taking everything apart. Did I glue that on there or stick that on there? I think I'd stick that on there with double stick tape too. All right, so right about there is good. That works. So something's going to go behind there, but we're just going to leave it for now, and I will figure out something that works well. Yeah, okay. It's not glue. It's only glued in the center, but that's fine because it just adds to the texture a little bit. That's fine. All right, that's good. I think that works. It's going to be a little tip in, flip out, whatever you want to call it. Maybe journaling space or whatever I end up putting here. I'm sure I'll leave some for journaling space. Maybe line it. I don't know. We'll leave that for another day. So let's go on to the next one before I run out of time. All right, so here, these look fairly easy. Let's see, what do we got here? We have chocolate cappuccino flip out, another flip out. I have two flip outs. It's because I'm using the other side of that. All right, so for this one, this was a wrapper from some Italian candy I got at Home Goods. It was cappuccino flavored chocolate. Put it on a piece of that paper that we talked about earlier. I don't like the back, so I'm debating on how I want to handle that. Maybe that's what that was for. It would make more sense. It's not quite. Let me see how much shows. So if I put it there, and I've still got that much. This side has chocolate on it. Could do that. Or I could just do it plain to match. Maybe I'll just do it plain to match. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let me find the paper. Paper. I know I have lots of it left. Okay, there's a sheet. Oh my goodness, can't get hold of nothing. All right, we're gonna back this real quick. Stay. So this I sewed. So I sewed across here first. That packaging back there is packaging from, like, you know, one of the little heart candy things that you open the stuff. That's behind the label. Okay. And the label, like I said, is just one of those chocolate candies. I don't know if I have another one to show you, but you get the idea. It's a little chocolate candy. And then I sewed both of those on there. Left it open so it's a tuck. So we'll put something in there. And then it will also be a flip out. So we're going to just glue it to this just to give it, so it just looks better, honestly. Just to make it look better. I think I'll just glue it and then I'll cut it. It'll be easier. Well, I was going to decal it though. Right, this side's already deckled. Let me fix it. Hold on. I didn't decal this whole thing, so. Alright, let's see. We'll just do an edge first. And then, will it fit that way? No, of course it will. Of course not. I'll go that way. So, pencil. No, you're here somewhere. Alright, right there. And right there. Alright, save those. I might use them for labels or something. Ink and ink. I thought I had everything ready, but I did not. I had a lot ready though, so we can get a lot more done when I prepare ahead of time, which is nice about having several days between my lives. It does help me to get a lot more prepared ahead of time so that I can do more during the actual live, as I think that really makes a difference. So I did do this on a coffee themed one because it's cappuccino flavored chocolate. I figured that was fitting. It's quite tasty too, and it's peanut free, so I can eat it. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this part's not going to be a pocket, so I can just glue that straight. The pocket is in the tag part, and then the rest is just a flip out. Well, the pocket is in the label, the little candy label part. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's in there somewhere. See if I can get this glue on this edge. I'm going to cover up all my sewing and stuff. Okay. Try to center. That's good. And I will put something in there. I'm sure I have something that will fit in that somewhere. And then I'm not going to try that trick we did last time again, but I might just put this on there. It wouldn't look bad. Just have to cut it down a little bit. Even tear it, maybe. I don't know if I can tear it. It's heavy. I might could tear it. Let's try. I bet I could tear it with my tear ruler. I could decal it. I guess I could decal it. Yeah, let's just decal it. It'll be easier than trying to tear it. Stay. Alright, so let's try that. We'll put this behind it. And then it has a use. So I don't know what I was going to do with it. I'm not 100% sure. Try to save this little piece of chocolate. on here. All right, let's check the size. Wrong way. So where's that going? That's going to go, I'm going to put it on the bottom there. I think. Or on the top. Honestly, it's probably not going to show in either space. I'm trying to see if there's one space that would show that's better. If I cut that off a little higher, I'll do that. It might show. It might not. It might not show at all. All right, that's fine. I don't care if it shows or not. It doesn't really matter. Just gonna try to mark that. Oh my goodness. Can you see it? Yeah, I can see it. Why is that so crooked? It must have moved when I cut it. I'm gonna have to cut it again. Did it really move that bad? Something was really crooked. All right, we're going to cut it again because I did a horrible job. Super crooked. I don't know why. Probably what I tend to do is not lift this handle completely and it doesn't get up into that edge. I've caught myself doing that a couple of times. So you do have to kind of watch. Gonna check the size. Yep. Okay. Watch that so that you don't do that. You gotta make sure it's lifted all the way. All right, I think that's right. Save that. And then we're gonna cut this to size. It's just gonna fit right in there. About there. Stay. Where's the mark? Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. Sorry about the noisy decal cutter. I know it's a little bit loud. Okay. Let's pull this around. We're running out of time. Super quick, running out of time. So let's just glue this on there. Should I ink it? I should ink it. We'll ink it real quick. All my daubers are going to be needing replacement foams. That is the only thing I will say is that decaling on cardstock is very sharp. So it does kind of beat up your daubers. Okay, let's see if that's still viable. Yep. Okay. I'm trying to work fast. I wanted to finish at least the last one. I'm not going to get to that last one probably though. I really can't go over 2 hours because I have to fix dinner. If I don't finish, I'll do it next time. All right, which way do I want to go? I think I want to go this way. See if I can get it on there. Oops, come on. High enough? All right, good. That looks good. It's a fraction busy, but that's okay. I don't really care. I'm going to try to leave that show, I think, just a little bit. I'm not getting that chocolate piece unless I come all the way down to the bottom. So I'm just not going to worry about it. It's fine. But I'm trying to see how far in, because I want you to be able to grab it. Didn't make it super small, so. Pencil. Pencil. Lost you again. There's one. Put a little bit mark there. So I knew where to put the glue approximately. I didn't ink this, but that's all right. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Put lined paper on or something, probably. Okay. I'm debating where I want it, because it's going to have a tag that sticks up. I am going to go a little lower, just because it's going to have a little bit of a tag there. So, yeah, I think right there. To find a good tag that works, I'll find something. That will be later. So don't think any of these are really tall enough. They're too short. That's fine. All right, so we'll flip out another flip out page. Tip in, flip out, whatever you call them, with a pocket. And then this Garadela, I didn't do anything with. I think I was just going to stick it on this. Is that what I was going to do? I don't know. I don't particularly like. It takes up so much of that. I feel like I should make a tag or something. I don't think I want it on here. It just takes up too much of this. This is really pretty. And I really don't want to cover the whole thing. So I might wait on this and do it later once I figure it out a little bit better. Because I don't have anything prepared to back it with. So we'll do something with this later. I'm just going to leave it clipped in here for now. It will go here when I figure it out. I'll just put that there. All right, we could do this one. We got a couple of minutes. All right, so this is chocolate raspberry coffee and a piece of burlap. It's a burlap table runner that I cut down, I think. Well, it's table runner material. It's a little tighter weave than some burlaps. So, and I took one of the salvaged edges on it so that I didn't have to worry about sewing that, so it won't fray on the top. And then sewed around the edge. I also glued it just to make sure it doesn't fray. And then I glued this on with just a little bit of glue. This is one of the labels. And then I also sewed it on. So it's really on there good. And this is going to be a pocket. We're going to put there. Probably should put some stenciling just because. Just put this stuff on there. Just to give it a little something. It just looks better with something, I think. Okay. Maybe I should do some more through here, just because those sides show so much. Just do a little bit there, and same thing, I guess. Just a bit there. Yeah. Okay. That's good. So for this, I think I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Where's my pen? There it is. And we will be out of time once I finish this. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that was really wet. Hold on, I just have a disaster. Wow, I had that sitting. Almost made a total disaster. It must have been sitting in water, that rag. That was not smart. I have water all over me, literally. I'm trying to see where all it went, make sure it didn't ruin nothing. If we're okay there, there's a pile. As it will On coffee dyed paper, if you spill water, it spots it very bad. So try not to spill water on it. It does do weird things. Yeah, that was not good. Don't set your rag in a loose container of water. And then forget that you've done that. Because here, I'm just going to put it in the loose thing of water. Then I know it's in water. Okay, let's try that again. Oh my goodness. I'm doing good. All right, I'm just going to use a spray bottle instead of trying to pull that rag out. It just needed a little bit of water, not a whole container full. Hopefully there's no water anywhere else. I don't see any. I think I got it. Okay, let's try this again. I'm so paranoid that it's somewhere and I'm missing it. All right, Fabri-Tac. Don't want it on the top. Got 5 minutes. Come on. I need to refill this guy. It's getting very slow. Now this is going to peek through this muslin for sure. So I will have to wait to close it until it's dry. And I might even put some powder over it just to be sure that it doesn't stick to the other page. But I don't really trust anything else to handle this fibery muslin stuff, burlap, whatever it is, burlap. And I will have a tag for this. Don't know what it's going to be yet. Where is my silicone thingy? I'm trying to get my fingers all yucky. As I know it's going to go through those holes. It's 100% going to go through the holes. So I will just let that dry completely before I close it. And then, like I said, I'll probably take some of my, it's actually makeup powder, but I'll take some of this and just put it over the top. After it's dry, I'll let it dry first. And then that'll just keep any tackiness off of there. You can also use beeswax or microglaze, or there's other things you can do to take that stickiness down in case it's too sticky. But that'll be cute. Simple. Cute. And then we'll have a tag for it, which I don't know where the tag is, so we're just going to show you with something. A little piece of paper. I might even use that. It's just a little one of those pictures from that chocolate and coffee digital. It's actually could work in there, so I'll just leave it for now. All right, but I'm gonna leave that open because I don't want to close it. Like I said, let's put this back in my Fabri-Tac. All right, that's all I'm gonna get to today, guys. So I had one more, maybe two more. Explanatory too. It's just honestly, it's really just gonna be glued down. You know what? I'll just do it. It's a few minutes. It's literally a few minutes. So it's just the cardboard box like I used earlier. And I put a little piece of coffee dyed muslin on the top just to give it a better edge. This one, I think I can get away with art glitter. If I can find it. There it is. So we'll just throw some art glitter on it. Make sure that fabric's down. And it's going to hold some sort of tag. A lot of these I don't have the tags yet, but we'll figure it out as we go. So this was more repurposing stuff. I tried to get all the repurposing stuff into one live. This is a tight fit. So that cardboard box was very close to being too big, but it does just fit. Just right on the edge. Okay. It looks cute with the coffee dyed muslin on there though. I like that. And then it'll get some sort of a tag. Let's get back to my page that's drying. I don't want to stick to nothing. It's not too bad, actually. All right, so that's it, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. And you can now see lots of different ways you can use your packaging to make some fun pockets or tucks or whatever. I will be back on Friday. We'll do some more in this. So until then, where is my pen? Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm going to go eat some food. All right, y'all take care. Thanks for watching. All right, bye-bye.